Sorry about that, y'all. That happens a lot. I was uploading my 2 videos and going live. I guess it was too much for my little computer. But anyway, I'm back. And let me get off this other one. Hey there. Sorry about that. Like I said, let me get out of this other one. I'm uploading videos. And I'm doing the live at the same time. So forgive my computer. Like, girl, you doing too much. And I don't know how to get out. I don't know how to fix this. I wonder if they have like some type of YouTube class. Let's see. No. It's like, yeah, okay. Shit is the truth. I uploaded y'all 2 videos. My computer ain't, look, I don't use that for this. And I don't know how to cut it off or cancel it, or I don't know how to do that. Any of y'all know how to do that? Mm-mm. At any rate, YouTube for Dummies. Let me write that down. That's currently what I need to. Are you just saying that, or is it like real talk? Because I probably need to do that. So, anywho, that is my little like story and why I think that relationships kind of fail the most. Unless he's a fucking cheater. And like I said, no matter what the fuck you do, it's not gonna make him be faithful to you. Because some of them are just some of this they who they are, and damaged men are the worst. They have the worst relationships with their mother. Run. Do not ever look back with them, because they're not gonna change. And they will destroy you. They will destroy you. A damaged man will destroy you. If he don't have a relationship with his mother, make sure that's something that you ask. How is the relationship with your mother? And if he say it's not good, run. Don't walk, run expeditiously. If he don't have no relationship with his kids, if he don't have a relationship with his children, run. If you ask him when was the last time you seen your kids and he can't tell you, run. Because if he don't give a fuck about his own seed, he will not give a fuck about you. Let's see what else why relationships fail. Other than damaged. You being damaged and him being damaged and neither one of y'all being willing to work something out. That's why marriages fail too. My husband have a friend that was married to his wife, I think he said for 20 some years. And they started losing weight and stuff together. And she started losing weight going to the gym. He started losing weight going to the gym. And then all of a sudden, every issue that they ever had became an issue. And that ain't not together. Another reason why relationships fail is money. Money, 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 and more money. A marriage, a relationship will not sustain if there is no money. I think it was Gucci Man. He was on the Breakfast Club and he was saying that the reason why he felt comfortable in getting married was because they was rich. His wife had his own money, she had her own money. If there is a failure of money and stuff like that, and if money is a financial stuff is a factor, marriages and relationships, they will fail. That even includes he had a job when you first met him. Y'all been together about 4 years and he ain't worked 3 of the 4. You lose respect for him. You don't want to be with him. You don't want to fuck him. You don't want to, because he ain't bringing nothing to the table. Because I don't care what any woman says, we all want to be financially stable. We all want to feel safe and secure. And you cannot be safe and secure if you don't have no money. Now, if y'all was together and if y'all was together and y'all in this marriage, in this relationship, and something happened to him and he can't afford to do blah, 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 that's one thing. Okay. That's one thing. But if he's not even trying, you're going to get very tired of that very soon. Same thing for him. If he's not the type of man that you like, there are some men like my husband. I don't have to work, right? I choose to. I like having my own money. I like doing my own thing. I like that. Like, I like it a lot. I like that, right? But even when I didn't want to work, or if I choose I don't want to do this, I got frustrated one day about a month ago. And I was like, I rarely ever bitch and complain about anything. Let me be clear. I rarely ever do that to my husband about my business. Because my husband really don't get in this business. My husband really don't get into what I do, right? And so I found myself bitching and complaining and stuff. And so the first thing my husband said is, the day that you want to stop doing this, you can do it. Your lifestyle won't change. You don't want to be magical lady Duchess anymore. You just want to be my wife. You can do that. Your lifestyle won't change. And I was like, well, why are you saying that to me? And he said, because I need you to understand that you have options. That you keep doing this because it's your choice. All the work you're putting in it, everything that you're building up, that's on you. You're choosing to do this. So he was like, the day that you stop, the day that you no longer want to do it, the day that you want to take off the title of Magic Lady Duchess, delete all your videos, whatever the case may be, do it. Your lifestyle won't change. It won't reflect it. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, baby. He said, I need you to understand that you have that option. So if you're not willing to stop, if you're not willing to stop complaining because this is what you want to do, stop telling me about it too, if you're not going to quit. So that essentially, again, financial stuff. Everybody's not is blessed to have somebody that's going to take care of them and provide for them like I do. However, if he ain't paying the bills, if he ain't providing, that's a stress. And we feel like we don't need nothing else stressing us out. So remember that too. Finances will make a relationship fail. Finances or lack of finances will make a relationship fail. It ain't nothing like a woman getting up every day to go to work and he's still at the house playing the game or whatever else the unemployed do. And she get out from work and come home, he still got the same clothes on, ain't cleaned up, ain't cooked, ain't did nothing. It's only so much of that a woman will take and she be ready to do something else. Now, another reason why relationships fail is because of sex. 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 Lack of, y'all just not into the same thing anymore. A lot of men are very simple in their desire to live. Cook, feed them, and fuck them. Right? Cooking, feed their ass, and fuck them. Some men don't even require you to clean up. They don't give a fuck about that as long as you fuck them. Again, it goes back to being consistent. Y'all, some of y'all feel like he touched you, like, oh, gone, I'm tired. Y'all better quit being tired, because there's a bitch out there, she wants your man, and she don't give a fuck. I do separation work all the time for these clients. I do separation work all the time for these clients. All the time. All the time. Any tips for long distance relationships? How often do y'all see each other? And what's your definition of long distance? Is it city? Is it state? Is it country? What is it? Because long distance relationships, those are hard, because most people want the body, they want the energy of feeling and touching. Those are very hard relationships to get in, to maintain, to have. Those are very hard. I don't know necessarily if I could do it. You know, my husband is over the road, and he does hot shots. And I love the fact that he has the freedom and stuff. I love the fact that he has the freedom, you know, where he can work 2 weeks out of the month, 3 weeks, but you know, shit. So where are you at? If he's in Texas, where are you? Most women do not orgasm. I'm not gonna say most women don't orgasm. That's not true. You live in Wisconsin and he's in Texas, girl. How often do y'all see each other? Ooh, that's a long way. I don't know if I can handle it. Did you meet him online or something? Because, baby, I don't know about that. We've been talking for 3 months and I have family there. Okay, so let me say this about that. Y'all must be having a whole bunch of like, y'all must talk all the time, and y'all must have a lot of phone sex and stuff like that, and keep it interesting. You keep it interesting, because you got to really keep shit like that interesting. I don't know if I have that in me. Even though me and my husband, when he's away and stuff like that, you know, we, you know, have our little phone time and FaceTime and stuff like that. I don't know. I do not know. Every day, haven't done that yet. You ain't had no type of phone sex or FaceTime sex or anything like that. But Chandra, girl, y'all had phone sex. Oh, you haven't had that. Well, darling, if y'all been talking for 3 months and y'all ain't had no type of like that, he probably fucking somebody else. Real shit. Ain't no fucking way. Men have a sex cycle. Even the worst of men have a sex cycle. So you need to have a conversation, you know, real shit. And I'm not even trying to be funny or nothing like that, but that's real talk. They have a sex cycle. Girl, have a conversation, because what are y'all to each other? Are y'all just phone friends? Are y'all in a relationship? And if y'all in a relationship, long distance or not, you know, I'm just saying. They got Skype. They got shit. They got stuff that you can kind of, so be careful with that. I would have that conversation. My husband and I went on a deep journey, no sex for almost a year. It bonded us the whole other plane of understanding. God is baby, congratulations. Ain't no fucking way. Oh, it's not that serious. Y'all just friends. Okay. Okay. Well, if y'all just friends, and that's all right. That's all right. Can you make a spell to make a woman squirt? No, baby. He got to be you have to have a combo with that. He got to be you down, and he got to be all the way in, and he got to be touching some stuff. He got to go deep. Y'all know squirt ain't nothing but piss, right? Ain't nothing but piss. I guess some of y'all like being pissed on. Don't get mad at R. Kelly. Just FYI, it comes from the same urethra. Okay, let me come back. All right, so again, why relationships fail? Relationships fail because the in-laws don't like you, the mama don't like you, the sister don't like you, and he real close to his family, and they do not like your ass. If the mother-in-law and the sisters and folks like that, they don't like you, you're going to have some motherfucking problems. You are going to have some fucking problems. If that mama don't like you, baby, you gonna have some problems. If that sister and them brothers don't like you, baby, you gonna have some problems. If that motherfucker, if the kids don't like you, especially if he the type that he do everything with his kids and he love his kids so much and they don't like you better have some bum ass pussy and you better be throwing some shit on him to keep him locked in. Cause baby, if you ooh, baby, what you say? The mom don't like me, the grandmama don't like me, or the great baby, you got to be careful with that one. If that mama don't like you, cause all she gonna do is tell him some negative ass shit about you. And Deborah put all they ass in jars. And I ain't saying some jars to hex them. I'm talking about put their ass in some sugar jars and honey and all kind of shit. I think I got a video on a mother-in-law. You might want to do that, baby. Because if you don't, you're going to have problems. Now, my question is, why the great grandmama don't like you? She probably, well, you know what? Great grandmamas be 50 down, so she probably still young. I don't know, Deborah girl, why she don't like you? What you done? You done cussed out her son, muffed him in front of them or something, a clown? You done anything like that? But I'm for real. If you suffer from stuff like that, then I would probably, look at my mother-in-law video and see if that will help you. But you need to put all their ass in jars. Because I'm telling you, if the kids don't like you and the family have an issue with you, that's gonna cause a whole bunch of havoc. And if he ain't okay, I'm gonna tell my own tea. So his mom did not really care for me at first. She did not care for me at first. And for the life of me, I never really could figure out why, because I'm not a home wrecker. I love her son. He's doing good. He's doing better. He's getting stronger. He's standing up for himself. Um, all of it. So what is the problem? Well, the problem was when I came into my husband's life, my husband was a yes to his family. He was a yes man. He did everything for his family. He never told nobody no. It was yes, yes, yes. All the time it was yes. And so my thing is, why you don't have things for yourself? Why are you making all these sacrifices for everybody else, but you're not doing anything for you? That was my question to him. And so as we got closer and stuff, and he saw how much I care for him and how much I wanted him uh to be better and stuff, I literally, they saw a change in him. And then they started saying, what she put on you? What she do to you? Because he ain't fixing everybody's car. Because my husband can fix cars and stuff. He working on everybody's car. He used to do it for free. Why are you undervaluing yourself? Why are you letting people take advantage of you for the sake of, well, I just want to help everybody. But who's helping you? Who's building you up? Who's contributing to your life? I came in like that with him, and they didn't like that because not that he was a pushover, but he was just trying to help his family and but he was the one that they took advantage of him to me. And I was like, no, you need to learn how to say no. And no is a complete sentence. You can say no to people and you don't owe them an explanation on why you're saying no. No is a complete sentence. So I can only imagine how his mom and them saw me, And through the years, we have gotten hella better. You know what I'm saying? And I love his mama. And I would do anything for her. Anything for her. Yeah. That's what ended my last relationship. His family got in his ear and they won. I'm sorry, Kim. I wasn't gonna do that. We gonna be together, you with me, and you not leaving me for anybody. I told him that up front. I'm your wife. That's what you want. Okay, cool. You got me now. Ain't no take backs. Ain't no take backs. And at first, the thing about it is, at first, my husband didn't even recognize that it was an issue. Because my husband wasn't as sensitive to energy as I was. But he got there. And it came out, his mom was like, I'm tolerating her for you. And he said, well, you ain't got to tolerate nothing because I ain't got to bring her around. But the flip side to that was he wasn't going to come around either. He stood up and told his mom that. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, honey. And he was like, I ain't got to go around him. And I was like, yes, you do. That's your family. Y'all got to work it out. So through time and everything else, it did work itself out. It really did. But my husband let it be known, nobody comes before my wife. And I'm quick to say that if I can't be number one, I don't want to be number nothing. If I can't be number one in your life, I come before kids and mama. I'm sorry. That's, you run your house the way you want to. You run your household the way you want to. You do that. But this is when you fucking with me. I'm sorry. I come first. And I'm not going to compete for time, energy, money, or anything else. I'm not going to do that. Because I'm not gonna let nobody do you like that in my family. So you work that out with them. And they try to say, oh, she got your nose wide open. She got you, listen, it is what it is. And you're absolutely right, Sabrina. He did promise my father on my father's deathbed that he would take care of me. And I've never had to remind my husband of that. I've never had to say, well, you said you told my daddy. No, my husband, you come first. You come first. And he let that be known. He let that be known. He let he let he let that be known. You either gonna take her with me, because that's my wife, or you won't have me. And I was the one that was pushing him, please don't do that. That's your mama. Please don't do that. Them your brothers. Please don't do that. Because me and his brothers was cool until his baby brother got a wife. And she didn't like me. Which only personified the bullshit and the hate. And then, now his mama had somebody that she could gang up with. I wasn't here for it. I wasn't here for it. I wasn't here for it at all. It's either gonna be me or we not gonna be together, because I'm not gonna compete for that. I know I haven't did any of them wrong. I know I have not disrespected nobody. I have been there for your family. Listen, my birthday is May 2nd. I am all the way a Taurus. And I'm not gonna play that, because my family can't come to me about you and say anything. My family won't do that because they know better. So you're going to have to figure this out with your family because I'm not going to go through this. I'm not going around. I don't have to go around. Listen, let me tell you about me. I'm not going to kiss nobody's goddamn ass. Nobody. I told his brother that right in his face. I would be damned before I kiss your ass. You understand? I'm not doing it. And you don't have to kiss mine. It's a fair exchange. We either going to respect each other and be a family, whatever that means for us, or I stay in my spot and y'all won't see y'all brother. Because my husband's not going to leave me. And I meant that shit. And I don't think that I could throw the best pussy and there's gold in my put. I don't think none of that shit. You will never sit up and hear me say that. I don't even say that about like, oh, I'm so this and oh, I'm so that. I don't do that shit. But the fact of the matter is, I love him and I love him in a way that nobody's ever loved him. That's what separates me from everybody else. Because my husband, no, I'm not going to lie to him. I'm not going to cheat on him. I'm going to give him the utmost respect. I'm going to honor him. You will never hear me talk about my husband in a bad way. I don't give a fuck on Facebook, no book, my notebook, nothing. When we into it, people would never know that we into it. We don't take our shit to our families. That's another thing, too, that will cause your relationship to fail. Oh, I just went right on into that. Y'all tell y'all family too much shit about y'all relationship. Every time y'all done got into an argument, you done told Big Mama and them. And then when he come around, Big Mama and them treat him like shit because you done sit up over there crying and shit about an argument you done had. Because if y'all don't know, let me tell y'all. Listen and hear me. They will never fucking forgive him. They will never fucking forgive her. You can be into it with him and you on the phone telling your friends and telling your family he done did this and he done did that to you and da-da-da-da-da. You're going to eventually get over it. Y'all will get over it. Y'all will get past it. But your mama, your best friends, your sister, they ain't going to forget that shit. They ain't going to forget that shit. And every time you try to bring up something good that he's done, they're going to, thank you, they're going to remind you of the bullshit that you told them about. And you did that. You did that because you put your family in your shit. That's one of the main reason why relationships fail, because now you didn't gave them the authority to have an opinion about your relationship. I know that's right, Ebony. I do not give my family the authority, the opinions. You will never know that me and my husband into it. Never, 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 never. You will never know we into it. I'm not gonna post nothing on social media about niggas ain't shit. And for those who are white that's watching, a nigga couldn't be anybody, I guess. So I'm just talking about a man. I'm never going to do my husband like that. And I'm never going to make him look weak or show that he has a weaker side or show his hand to give other motherfuckers the authority to talk about him. No, I don't play that. You'll never find that with me. And if y'all learned that, keep folks out y'all relationship, yeah, that shit'll last a lot longer. Keep people out your fucking relationship. It ain't their business, because most of the people that have an opinion about your relationship are in fucked up situations themselves. That's a fact. And you don't have to like what I just said, but it is the fucking truth. Keep people out your fucking relationship, especially if it's your auntie. That's who your go-to. That's who you complain with. That's who. Listen, this bitch ain't had a real relationship since fucking Push It from Salt and Pepper came out. That was the last time that bitch was in a good relationship, when Push It came out. Last time she was in a good relationship. And that nigga been dead. He had a curl. Curl had tights and shit and a fanny pack. That was the last time she was in a good ass relationship. And he dead and gone. He done drunk himself to death. I'm just saying. But them be the same motherfuckers that got all the fucking advice. All the fucking advice. Oh, they can tell you what you need to be doing and what you, bitch. When was the last time you had some dick that did not belong to somebody else? Huh? Huh, sis? When? Y'all got to remember stuff like that. Who are you confiding in? You confiding with your friend that don't like nobody because this bitch wished that she had a dick so she could fuck you. That's another thing too. That's another thing too. Y'all home girls, listen. So I had this best friend. Oh Lord, we probably ain't gonna never be friends again if I tell this. We was so close. When I was married to my ex-husband, all the bullshit that we went through, and she was right there. But that's the type of friend I call them your tragedy friends. They only want to be your friend when you're going through something. They don't want to be your friend when you're happy because they want to remind you of all the fucking times that you were sad. Now, this bitch can't keep a man her goddamn self. This bitch ain't had a man since Before I Let You Go with Blackstreet was a hit. Before I let you go. Oh, that's the last time she had a man with Blackstreet. Yeah, Before I Let You Go. Before that song came out. Y'all look it up. That's when she had last time she had a man. And that's her baby daddy. And that her son grown. I'm just saying. So what type of relationship advice can she say? Do you know when I first started dating Damon? When I first started dating Damon, and I was just talking about how she didn't even want to meet him. This is a fact. I My right hand to God, Jesus, Muhammad, the Holy Spirit, ancestors, she did not want to meet him. And every time I would try to bring her out or we do a date or something and I included him, she didn't want to go. She didn't want to go. So I knew if I told this bitch one negative thing about him, I knew it was gonna be a fucking problem. And she wasn't gonna never let it go. Because that's how she is. We Now, JK, that's another one. I'd had some unhealthy friendships, I tell you. But I'm telling you, y'all have to be careful too. Keep folks out y'all business. Keep folks out your business. Keep your mama and your daddy out your business. Why are you telling your mama anything when she's never had a successful relationship with anybody, including your daddy? Why are you telling her about your man that you love? Hmm? You think she gonna have something positive to say? No. She gonna be the one niggas ain't shit. And he ain't shit. You keep saying that. You keep hearing it. It plants seeds. It's a seed. So y'all remember stuff like that. Y'all remember stuff like that. When y'all get in y'all relationships and y'all with somebody, protect it. Protect your relationship. This is why relationships fail. For shit just like that. Everything I said is why relationships fail. And I ain't lying. You don't have to like what I said, but it's the truth. Another reason why relationships don't fail because you ain't got over your ex. Still, in some strange thing, you still thinking that the shit, he just gonna get it together or she just gonna get it together. So everything this baby do, you comparing it. So you really ain't giving her a chance. You really ain't giving him a chance because you comparing it. Well, my ex used to do this, this, and this. You ain't with your ex, bitch. You with this man. And if it was meant for you to be with your ex, you would be with your ex. This is why relationships fail, guys. This is the main reason. I know y'all don't like it. And another one, oof, it's a tough one. It's a tough one too. A lot of reason why your relationships fail and they don't work is because dun, 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 you let your kids, your grown kids, interfere. If your son is over the age of 18 and you start dating somebody, and your son is Baby Boy. Yeah, I remember the movie Baby Boy. This is why they fail. Your son have an opinion on who you dating. Who is the parent? Huh? Huh? Who the parent? You or your son? Your son won't even keep a job and won't pay a bill. Same thing for your daughter. She grown. You trying to be a good father and shit like that, and a good mother. You taking care of all the grandkids and shit. And then here come a man or here come a woman that come into your life, and you want to spend time. Why you ain't got your grandkids, bitch? Them your kids. You laid up and had them. This is why y'all relationships don't work. This is why they fail. Another reason why they fail is because when you met him, he was a hoe. You knew it was a hoe when you got with him. They don't change, baby. They never do. Or she was a hoe. You know she was a hoe. You know she was a hoe when you met her. This bitch didn't fuck some of your friends. Hoes don't really change unless they really, really want to. And most hoes don't really change. This is why relationships don't work. And a lot of times relationships don't work because you are not mature enough to admit that you are no longer in love with them. Everything they do get on your goddamn nerves. Everything get on your goddamn nerves. You don't love him no more. You just don't want to be alone. Do I think poly relationship can be successful? Yeah, it's a lot of understanding. A lot of understanding. A lot of understanding. But yeah, I think anything, if you talk about it and you guys are truly on the same accord, can work. Will it work for everybody? No. Like my husband is one of them. My husband ain't sharing me with nobody. He ain't into that shit. No way, form, or fashion. Not no way, form, or fashion is he into that. But my ex-husband was into it. You know, we was in a lifestyle at one point. But my current husband, he ain't trying to hear that shit. You got him fucked up. He ain't sharing me with nobody. So this is why relationships don't work. I mean, y'all gotta talk this shit out and be realistic. Y'all not realistic. You know you don't match. Maybe the sex was good and this is why relationships don't work. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope, the first video and this one, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys communicate, you talk, keep it the same, really put the work in because it is work, it's enjoyable. It's wonderful. It could be a great thing, but you got to communicate and you got to talk. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys have learned from this. Share my video, both of them. Like, subscribe if you were just watching. Leave a comment. Whatever. I've learned. I've went through a lot of things in my life, and I've learned things the hard way because I'm a tyrant and I'm hard-headed. I'm not so quick to be hard-headed now, but I was younger. I went through a lot, and a lot of it was my fault. It was self-induced, Well, Deborah, that can happen, baby. He can be, a hoe at first, and then he straight up. It happens. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I'm just saying that the idea for him to be totally faithful and all of that, sometime, baby, it just, But anywho, I love you guys. Visit my website, magicalladyduchess.com. And then, I got my online store with MLD Holistics. And also I have my store, the brick and mortar. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you for saying get a reading. Thank you. I appreciate that. Check me out. Check out both of my sites and tell me only if you want the truth. Goddamn right. Tell me what you think. Check my site out. I sell a little bit of everything. I try to make most of all my own products now. And I'm growing. So many blessings to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Um, have a good night, and I will talk to you soon. Ashe.